that amazing match on Monday afternoon in Dallas against Spain. So that is certainly one to look forward to, but let's just get more reaction to the match that we've just seen then, Carly. Portugal through. Will they actually feel quite relieved in the way the game ended? Because as we've just seen from those highlights, Croatia had their chances.
They did. We've talked about this Croatian side and the history and the war and how they just never give up. And you can't ever underestimate Croatia. We saw Ronaldo pacing on the sideline, you know, the VAR. And, you know, but I just haven't seen enough from this Portuguese side. I mean, so many quality players just haven't been good enough. Ronaldo, I mean, one touch maybe in their final third. They've got to do more. You know, we talked about Spain growing into the tournament. I still have yet to really see Portugal grow into this tournament. And the biggest question, what will those changes be next game, if there will be any changes?
What did you make of Ronaldo's overall match today?
No, I think Ronaldo has done his match. He was always ready to receive it, but I think still there's a poor surface to him. I mean, so many times they could have crossed balls in and the ball doesn't go, it goes back to midfielder. So there's just a lack of consciousness, I think, to really explore the qualities of the team. I think they still haven't found themselves really, and I think that even the coach is looking for what is the best way of making it happen. I think these substitutions of today will help him for the next one. Also because the next one he doesn't have a real choice. He will have to come up with something really special to go against the Spanish team, no?
Definitely. Cristiano Ronaldo touched just 2 balls inside the box and he put both times the ball behind of the net. One was offside with an amazing touch, unfortunately offside, but then the second with the penalty. We spoke about the personality that you need to have to go there. But yes, for me, apart who scored the goals or not, I think the cross of Leao to the Gonzalo Ramos goal was, I think, just 1 or 2 of the crosses that they have in the second half, because that means that they like to play, but they like to play in certain positions where they don't make danger, they don't attack the opponent. We don't see those final passes, runs. Leao did it very good in his first start of the World Cup, and I think that's a good question. But as well, Carly, like you said, is he going to keep Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, and Joao Neves over there, or he's going to put more direct players, more attacking, more offensive? Because they're playing against Spain. Spain is not going to forgive any mistake.
Midfield.
Exactly.
Spain midfield, and Javier, you know, Portugal never was a team that played like Spain. But what we're missing is the intention to really go and hurt the opponent. It's like they all like to show off a bit of their talent and stuff, but you need to go and score goals and put the ball in the box. That's where, you know, things will happen. You said it about Leao. Leao is a fantastic talent as well, but it seems that there's not enough awareness yet what they're playing for and how to get to the results. Today was a little bit of luck as well, which you need, of course, but, you know, against Spain, luck is not going to be only enough, I believe.
Well, it's certainly a match that we all look forward to coming up on Monday, Portugal against Spain. Time now, though, for the superior player of the match, sponsored by Michelob Ultra. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. His penalty kick got Portugal off the mark in the 68th minute, and his World Cup career will now continue for at least one more match.
Great player.
Just on the disallowed goal, okay? So we're debating it here. So Darren Can messaged me to say he was offside when the ball was last played by a teammate, and the ball was deflected by the defender, not deliberately played. So the offside stands. Snicko, and we saw that little Snicko thing, he said that 100% proves that he touched it with the flick on. So I then replied to Darren, are you sure you can tell whether he touched it? Yes, I can tell 100%. Rachel?
I need a different angle. It's really difficult to really tell. I'm not doubting. Darren's done this for years. He's, you know, we've sat beside him. His ability to see it in real time is incredible. So he absolutely knows what he's doing. It's so slight. It's so little slight. My next bit is I understand defender does it accidentally. I get that.
The ball.
What is he doing?
The ball. I don't know what do you think? That ball doesn't. Does it change its spin? Does it deviate at all?
It doesn't. But what kind of I don't understand is if you're offside, you're offside. Why have the referee go over there to see if they're what's he looking at? For VAR,
presumably to see whether he's touched it.
Well, for me, clearly, it's not obvious that he's had a touch there. There's no deterioration of that ball. The spin doesn't change.
I think it's the subjectiveness of the is it the
there's
defender
snickometer. Sorry, there's a snickometer out caught behind.
I think he touched. I think he touched. But then, like you said, you know, why the referee has to go to see it. not the VAR see it and tell the referee. So that's the debate. You know?
I think the subjectiveness is, do they deem the defender's touch deliberate or non-deliberate? I think that is the final decision for the referee. And then I get he's not deliberately done that with his back, but I also think as a defender, Vega's, you don't just duck, the ball's coming in, you just duck and let it hit your back. It's not great in its own right.
And that would have been the equaliser for Gvardiol, who had only just come on when Portugal got the winner. But rather than concentrating on how Croatia should have defended it, Lucas praised the ball in, and it's a fantastic header.
It is a fantastic header. Like we were talking the first half, we needed players in the box, especially the striker, and it's a great header from Gonçalo, great cross from Leão. For me, was the best player on the pitch. And that touch is not easy to head that ball, and it's a great goal.
And as well, Leão's created that because what he's done in the first half to allow him to have the space, and spoke about this at half-time, as soon as you get space from the full-back, they're just going to back off, then cross it. Don't overthink it. And that time, like you said, Ronaldo was getting in the way, Ramos was there to head it in, so incredible header.
What a sensational night of football as Portugal pulled off a thrilling 2-1 comeback victory against Croatia. The match was high on drama, but the ultimate turning point came in the 68th minute. With the pressure building, Cristiano Ronaldo stepped up to take a crucial penalty. Showing absolute nerves of steel, Ronaldo calmly slotted it home to equalize and make it 1-1, completely shifting the momentum of the game. But Portugal wasn't done yet. Driven by that equalizer, the team kept pushing forward, and it was Gonçalo Ramos who delivered the final decisive blow. Ramos scored a brilliant late goal to seal a dramatic 2-1 win for Portugal. It was a masterclass in resilience, leadership, and pure determination. A well-deserved victory that proves this Portuguese side knows exactly how to perform under extreme pressure.